People who prefer being alone are not always lonely, and they are not always rejecting people. Sometimes they are choosing the one place where their mind stops performing. Even normal moments can require effort around others. You read the room, you manage your tone, you decide how much to explain, how much to hide, when to respond, smile, and whether your silence will be misunderstood. For some people, social life is not painful because they hate people. It is tiring because it keeps pulling their attention outward. Being alone gives that attention back. There is no face to monitor, no mood to adjust to, no pressure to be more available, interesting, agreeable, or easier to understand. That is why solitude can feel less like isolation and more like recovery. Psychologically, one of the biggest differences is choice. Being alone because you chose it feels very different from being alone because you feel unwanted, rejected, or unable to connect. The outside may look the same, but the inner experience is completely different. Someone may choose being alone because they feel better after staying quiet. Another may want to be alone because being around people feels too risky, draining, or too unpredictable. And this is where people often misunderstand themselves. Because preferring to be alone can be a sign of self-awareness. You may know that too much noise drains you. You may think more clearly without constant interruption. You may feel more emotionally honest when nobody is watching you. But it can also become a hiding place. If you only feel safe when no one can reach you, alone time may no longer be rest, it may be protection. You start calling it peace, but sometimes it is fear with the volume turned down. The question is not, do I like being alone? The actual question is, what happens to me when I am with people? Do I lose myself? Do I perform? Do I feel judged before anyone judges me? Or do I leave every interaction feeling smaller? Because the goal is not to force yourself to become social all the time, and it is not to shame yourself for needing to stay quiet. The goal is to know the difference between solitude that restores you and isolation that slowly teaches you not to need anyone. Being alone can be healthy, but only when it gives yourself back to you instead of quietly taking you away from life.